There's a bathroom on the right. Huh? Oh, those are misheard lyrics from the song Bad Moon on the Rise. And on this episode, we'll be talking about songs that often have lyrics that are misheard, not just by hard of hearing people, but from anybody. We're also going to talk about that face you get when someone is talking to you as a hard of hearing person. You're nodding, but you don't hear a thing. If you're hard of hearing, you know what I'm talking about. About hearing aid packaging. This is a very aggravating situation that has come up for anybody who uses hearing aids in the United States. I don't know who came up with this rule, but they now have what they call this child-resistant packaging. And it's not easy to get hearing aids out of it. It doesn't matter what the brand is. They're all required to do this. So the situation is, it used to be you could just open it up and take out the battery as you need it. But now you need a scissors to cut through some very hard plastic that's shaped in such a way that it's almost impossible, especially for people who have arthritis or other physical difficulties. So I'm going to demonstrate what I need to do to get batteries out of one of these packages, and then give you a little bit of a tip to help you along once you get past that point. So like I said, it's hard plastic, and they say that you're supposed to cut it in a pie shape. So with the hard plastic, even with this decent pair of scissors, it's very, very difficult. So I'm doing the pie shape, as they say. Actually, let me get rid of this thing entirely. And then we'll try it from here, see if that makes any difference. Not much. I mean, cutting through the cardboard over there is easy. So there's that. And then the next one. You can still have child-resistant packaging, you just need a better design. And there's that. And let's see if I can get this open. It's not easy, but I managed. Now, one of the problems that I've come across is sometimes when I do this, the batteries can drop on the floor, and then I have to go around hunting for them on the floor. So that's two batteries that I just took out. If you want, you could take the rest of them out and put them somewhere safe, but you have to remember not to let the batteries come in contact with each other because they could wear down. So, you know, as much as I hate to say it, if they stay in this, the batteries themselves are going to be safer and last longer. All right, so I got two batteries out. Obviously, if I'm out somewhere and my hearing aid battery dies, I don't want to have to be dealing with this. So the tip I'm going to give you is just to get some kind of a little carrying case. So this is my little carrying case. It has two little cubicles, container spots, whatever you want to call them. And I can leave the tag on. Put them back in there. Put it inside, and since it's on my keychain, it's with me anywhere I would go. Okay, so let's talk about this nod. Say you're a hard of hearing person and you're doing this. Does that look familiar? Now let's say you're speaking to a hard of hearing person and you see them doing that. What do you think is really happening? Do you think they're really comprehending what you're saying? I know I'm very, very guilty of doing that a lot. So if you're a hard of hearing person, a hard of hearing person will often nod along in conversation as a coping mechanism. It's a social signal to pretend they understand when they're actually struggling to hear what you're saying. And I know that I am seriously guilty of that when I'm in noisy situations. So what about this nod? So what do you do it? What do you do about it? The reasons for the nodding. A hard of hearing person does not want to interrupt. They don't want to seem rude or stop the speaker from speaking. They like to hide the hearing loss. They might feel embarrassed or reluctant to admit that they can't hear well. They want to manage overwhelming environments. Social settings with background noise make it hard to follow, so nodding becomes a default. To maintain connection. To feel included in the conversation and avoid feeling left out. To signal understanding, even if it's false, using head movements to lead the listener to assume comprehension. So if you're talking to a hard of hearing person and you see them doing this, how can you improve the communication? Number one, face them. Ensure that they can see your face for visual clues and lip reading. Number two, reduce noise if you can. Move to a quieter place with good lighting. Number three, speak clearly. Don't shout. Speak at a normal pace, but be ready to rephrase if needed, not just repeat. Use gestures. Nonverbal cues add clarity. Get their attention first. Tap their shoulder or get into their visual field before speaking. And ask for confirmation. Check if they understood by asking open-ended questions, not just, "Did you hear me?" On to the misheard lyrics. Okay, I started off this video by saying, "There's a bathroom on the right." Those are misheard lyrics from the song, "There's a bad moon on the rise." So here's some others that are well known, not just for hard of hearing people, but from anybody who listens to music. So we've got "Hold Me Close, Young Tony Danza," instead of "Hold Me Close, Young Tiny Dancer" in Elton John's song Tiny Dancer. The Beatles, "I Wanna Hold Your Hand" is sometimes misheard as "I get high" instead of "I can't hide." And Manfred Mann Earth Band, "Blinded by the Light," is "wrapped up like a douche, another roller in the night," instead of "revved up like a deuce, another runner in the night." Yikes. The Eurythmics, "Sweet dreams are made of this," is often heard as "sweet dreams are made of cheese." Okay. In the 80s and 90s, hits like Starship's "We Built This City" is sometimes heard as "We built this city on sausage rolls," instead of "We built this city on rock and roll." Nirvana's "Smells Like Teen Spirit" is sometimes heard as "With the lights out, it's Las Vegas," or "Here we are now in containers," instead of the correct "With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we now entertain us." U2's "Mysterious Ways" is misheard as "Shamu the mysterious whale," instead of "She's moving in mysterious ways." And Toto's "Africa" is sometimes heard as "There's nothing that 100 men from Mars could do," instead of "There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do." REM's "Lose My Religion" has the common mishearing "Let's pee in the corner," instead of "There's me in the corner." Wow. Some popular phrases and memes originating from misheard lyrics include NSYNC's "It's Gonna Be Me," often heard as "It's Gonna Be May." Johnny Nash's "I Can See Clearly Now" is misheard as "I can see clearly now, Lorraine is gone," instead of "I can see clearly now, the rain is gone." Michael Jackson's "Billie Jean" has the mishearing "Billie Jean is not my mother," instead of "Billie Jean is not my lover." The Clash's "Rock the Casbah" is sometimes heard as "Lock the cash box" or "Stop that cat box." Those are fun. If you have any misheard lyrics that you are familiar with, I'd love to have you put them in the comments below so that we can all share a laugh about them. Hot Chocolate with Paul is a video log of life experiences that I feel might inspire other people. I'm a minimalist 60-plus geezer in the making. Sometimes my wife Stacy will appear. Be sure to subscribe to this channel so you can catch new videos whenever they come out.